So I wanted to make a video on how to update your SE-3200 and HS-3200. It will be the same concept. The only difference is the HS-32 has a built-in monitor, the SE-2200 does not, and you have a separate controller. Again, process is exactly the same, nothing changes. So what we'll do is just go into the menu and it'll just confirm what you have the firmware at the bottom. This unit is a fairly old unit, so it has an older firmware. And then here in setup, you'll see, let me exit the menu again. So in setup is where we need to do the update firmware. It's currently not showing because there's no USB plugged into it, which is fine. That's what we want. When you plug in the USB drive, down here on the bottom, we'll show you how to update the unit, okay? So from there, let's go ahead and do that. Go on to the computer. Normally, we will link you the firmware for the unit. If you do not have it linked with this video, I'm showing you how to find the firmware if needed for your unit, okay? So what I'm going to do is go to products for this one. Since it's two units, you have HS and the SE, I'm gonna go to products for this one, okay? So you have mobile cast and switchers, okay? For each either one you have. For me, I have the mobile cast, so I'm gonna go to HS-32, which is the first one right here. If you have a switcher, not the mobile one, it would be in switchers. Click on switchers, and if you scroll down a little bit, you gotta look for SE-3200, which is right there. You click on that link. From here, you go to downloads, just right there. Click on downloads, and click on the firmware here. It's the same file for each unit, so I'm going to go ahead and click this one. It's the same thing. If you feel safer getting from the HS-32, just go back to the HS-32, the mobile cast page. Click here, HS-32, click on there, go down to downloads, and click on firmware. From here, you're going to go ahead and download the firmware, okay? Going to go ahead and click on the firmware. It's going to automatically start to download, okay? You have the folder there. I'm going to leave that there for now, and then we're going to get our USB ready, okay? You need an 8 to 32 gig flash drive. We highly recommend SanDisk. Only reason being is we have a more success rate with SanDisk reading with the Datavideo products. Not sure why, but SanDisk seems to work the best. If you don't have a SanDisk and you have a different name brand and you're having issues finding or connecting to the HS-32 or SE-3200, highly recommend swapping to a SanDisk flash drive, okay? Between 8 gigabytes and 32 gigabytes. The reason why we want that is because we need the USB drive to be formatted to FAT32. So with that being said, you have this here. It just downloaded. We're going to click on this show in folder. If you don't have that, then you go to File Explorer, okay? Go to File Explorer for now, then go to your download section. In your download section, you should find your SE-HS-32. I have it right here, and it's zipped, okay? It is a zipped folder, so you have to extract it, okay? You're gonna right click over that zipped folder. You're gonna hit extract all, which is down here. Press extract. And a second window should pop up, and you'll see there is a second window there, and that folder is still zipped. So what you're going to do is right click that, extract, extract. This is your third and final window. This one you will see says Datavideo, and it is not zipped. We're going to drag and drop this into the USB drive now. Let me go ahead and plug in my USB drive. Okay, this USB drive already has something else in there. You will need to delete that. If you have that information, you need to save it. Please save those files on your desktop. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna right click the USB drive over here. Right click, format. FAT32 should be default. Go ahead and start just to confirm it's formatted. Press OK. Format complete. OK, and close. Now my drive is here and it's empty, as you can see. Gonna go back to my downloads and gonna go back to the extracted folder, which I have up here. And then the second extracted folder, which is at the bottom for me. Then the Datavideo folder is there. You're going to drag and drop this into the USB, and it will read. Double click, just check it's in there. You see it there. Then safely eject the USB drive. On the back of your HS or SE-3200, you will see a USB port. Okay. Again, let me show you real quick. In the setup section, you should see update or upgrade. You don't see that. So I'm going to exit the menu. Let's go ahead and plug in the USB. So for me, it's all the way in the far right for the HS32. SE-32 might be a different location. Just look for it. You will see that it says upgrade on it, okay? FW upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in there. Okay. Let it read for a couple seconds. Okay. Then, I'm gonna go ahead and hit menu. And now, as you can see, you have software and upgrade, okay? Go ahead and hit the right on the arrow. Then usually you press up to go to the bottom, okay? Okay, once you're here, you see upgrade, you press enter. You see that it's on green, press enter again. Red, okay? You're gonna press enter one more time. Actually, no, you just wait for it to disappear. Once it disappears on its own, turn off the unit. So once it goes away, you turn off the unit. Turn the unit back on. The version I had was 9.9.9. We'll go ahead and confirm the firmware after. Be patient, you will see this start flashing, okay? You'll see that it'll start flashing, and it's gonna start flashing towards the end. And be patient for this process, please. I'm gonna pause here just to show you, just so it's not dead space. So just keep watching, you'll see it just progress up. And once I start the video again, you'll see it to when it's done, okay? Once it goes through, you will see that all of them are flashing red, okay? What will happen is you will see the BLK stop flashing. Should stop around 9 or 10. Then from there, you'll see all of them start flashing now, okay? Once all of them have started flashing, you go ahead and turn off the unit again and turn the unit back on. Okay, unit is finishing booting up, as you can see here. I'm gonna wait for those encoder lights to stop flashing. Give me 1 second. Okay, then I'm gonna go into menu, and then from start, go down, and you can see here that the update firmware took as it changed to the update, which was 1.3.19 of 240320, keyboard 1.75, OS 1.0. So this video is how to update your SE and HS32. Please be patient with the keyboard portion, as it's possible you could break the unit, and then recommending again to confirm and make sure it's a SanDisk USB drive. Once you're done with that, you could exit the menu, and then at that point you could remove the USB drive from the back, and your unit is updated and good to go. Thank you so much.